And the heat wave that we just had wasn't just uncomfortable for everybody. It also had another effect, a spike in opioid overdoses this weekend. Now that's leading the city, community groups, and young student leaders to step up their outreach. NBC5's Vi Nguyen looks at what they're doing in Garfield Park.
Passionate about healthcare and public service, Diverse Shaw from the northwest suburbs is hitting the streets this weekend with the West Side Heroin and Opioid Task Force in hopes to save a life.
I've had the great privilege of being in rooms where people share the pain and the loss of their loved ones. This deeply stuck with me. The
incoming freshman at the University of Illinois Chicago will be at Garfield Park to give away and educate the public on how to use Narcan, a life-saving medication that reverses the effects of an opioid overdose.
And I was selected by CADCA, Anti-Drug Coalition, as one of 10 students across the nation. And I'm proudly representing Illinois as a public health youth leader. And essentially, we are tasked to find different issues going on in our neighborhood that are related to anti-drug issues.
Over the weekend, the Chicago Department of Public Health reported 60 opioid-related overdoses. EMS responded to at least 37 calls within 24 hours on Saturday.
And I do think this weekend was a bit mixed because of the high temperatures. And I think people who use drugs we're dealing with some other factors.
The city says the largest number of overdoses happened in 4 neighborhoods, including here in West Garfield Park.
You know, a lot of people who overdose have existing medical vulnerabilities. They might already have breathing issues, heart issues, and when you add the heat component as well as the overdose component on top of it, then it makes for a much more dangerous mix.
The city's health department says it's collecting test samples to see what was circulating in the community as outreach teams fan out resources. Shaw says he can't do this alone.
We all rise when we help each other.
The Narcan training event is this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Shaw says the goal is to distribute more than 100 Narcan kits. He knows he's just one person, but he's really hoping he can make a difference. Reporting in Garfield Park, Vi Nguyen, NBC5 News.